Hey guys, today I'm going to share a little bit about my story and how I got into phone flipping, and let's get to it. So, I got into phone flipping one day whenever I saw David Kosciuszko's porch ad on Facebook where he's listing phones out on a sunny day overlooking everything off his balcony, right? Um, Now, believe it or not, this ad showed up on my computer when we were in the middle of a hurricane, right? There was like 4 feet of water outside, flooding all the apartments down below us and everything, and I knew I was going to be out of work for quite a while. I knew I was going to be out of work, so I knew my wife was pregnant at this time, so I had to find some sort of income to supplement the money that I wasn't going to be making, right? Um, so I ran across his ad, and you know, I went out and I bought my first phone. It was like an Aqueous phone. It wasn't a generic phone that everybody knows about, but I knew it was selling for about $70 on eBay. I bought it for $20 from a lady at a Motel 6. That was the first phone I ever sold. It actually sold while me, my best friend, and my brother were riding around looking for food to buy because nothing was open. It was crazy. It sold like in the middle of a hurricane, you know. Um, but anyway, I was like, wow, this is crazy. It's really gonna work. And I got a message from the buyer, and they told me to send it to a different address. I'm a really nice guy, so that's what I did. I sent it to a different address, and I lost my money. So it was a stupid mistake, and you know it'll never happen again. I say that. So then I go out and I buy two iPhones. One of them's like bent, and the other one doesn't even work, and they're both iCloud locked. So, and I spent a decent amount of money on them, and I had no idea how an iPhone even worked at this point. So I lost money on both of those phones. I probably lost about $40 or $50 on those phones. So I'm starting out $60 to $80 in in the negative, right? And we I kept on going, and I kept buying some different phones, and I bought some more crappy phones, and I just kept flipping them. And at this point, I had a government job for cleaning up the county, and I was working like 12 hours a day. It was stupid. I was shipping the phones at 5 a.m. Just dropping them into Big Blue, and some of them would sell during the day. I'd get home at like 7 or 8 at night, and I'd list the phones. I'd actually buy them at around 7:30, and then go home and I'd list them right away. And some of them would sell, and I'd ship them out the next morning. And this went on for a couple of weeks, and I finally ended up quitting that job just because I was hating my life because I had no life. And the most I ever got to while I was phone flipping and working at the same time was about 4,000 in sales, and that was around the time my wife had our baby. Um, oh yeah, I didn't mention that my wife was pregnant at the time when I was trying to find money and during the hurricane. So it was a fantastic amount of circumstances going on, right? It was crazy. Um, but eventually I ended up going back to Papado where I had a serving job, and we were making decent money, and I was flipping phones on the side and making about an extra $1,000, $1,500 a month doing that, which was really nice because I had to pay the bills. And I finally just 1 month decided I want to try this full time. So I did. I took a month off of work, and I did phone flipping full time. And I did $18,000 in sales, and I made $4,900. I didn't quite make 5,000. So that was when I stopped working altogether. Is when I figured out I could do $5,000 by myself in 1 month. Um, and ever since then, I just haven't turned back. Running your own business, it takes a lot more time, but it is definitely worth it, and it's definitely worth being home with my family. Um, I've done many things in my life. I was in Amway. I sold Rainbow vacuum cleaners. I worked at a lumber yard. I've done a lot of different things, and I believe all of them have shaped me into the person I am today. In Amway, I learned what books to read, and how to win friends and influence people. The Millionaire Next Door, Rich Dad Poor Dad, The Art of what is it? I can't remember the name of it right now. Bringing out the best in people. Different books like that really shaped the mindset of who I am now. And here recently, I just did. Well, I'm about to do. I'm at $39,000 in sales for this month. I just picked up 9 phones today, so that's pretty crazy, right? They're actually over here. If you want to take a look at them, there's 9 phones. The 9 phones that I picked up, I got to ship them out. Well, I gotta list them first and then ship them out. But it's been insane. David Kosciuszko is the best mentor I've ever seen, the most hands-on that I've ever seen. And I fully believe that everybody should get in his course because they would be much better for it and they would make a lot more money than they are now. So there's a link below this, and there's also a mini course that you can go through and learn some tips and tricks in phone flipping. And also at the end of this, there's actually a $300 discount if you buy the course through me. So I would definitely jump on that because I didn't even get a deal like that. It's pretty fantastic. So I would definitely do that. And I hope you guys have a great day. And let's get to flipping.